We deserve this. Yeah. We deserve it. Yeah.
I'm living my best life, I ain't gon' lie to you. Called on my people, said go to Vegas, I'ma fly to you. I've been feeling some type of way the last couple years, so I need my niggas here, period. We finna cheers, listen. Yeah, everybody grinding, all I'm touching, baby. Yeah, none of them's a hater, prayer keeps them favored. Balance, they all got their ways, but they don't. They stuck with me for life, and I promise you they know.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Ja, founder of Voice of the Streets podcast. I want to give a very special shout out to my co-hosts, Diverse and Dakota Sloan. Be sure you guys go check out the Voice of the Streets podcast on social media at Twitter, Clubhouse, Instagram, Apple, Google, and Spotify. Thank you.
Stop until I'm finished.
You finally have a vacation.
What's happening? This is your boy Diverse. You feel me? You are now tuned in to Voice of the Street. Shout out your boy Ja and Dakota Lolo, man. To my right of me, I got none other than the broski, Brody Loc, man.
Yes,
what's
sir.
happening with it? What's happening with it, man?
What's happening, baby?
It's been a long time coming, like for real, man. So let's just put it up out there. You feel me? We did an interview with you, like, what was that, like 6 months ago or something?
That was before that was during the pandemic. We was
During the
at lake.
pandemic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, at the lake, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? We weren't able to put that footage out. You feel me? So it was a must to get you up here and do it the right way.
Yes,
you feel
sir.
me? As you can see, we got an office now.
Oh, yeah, man, it's looking good up in there, man. I appreciate you bringing me up here. Yeah, we got it popping, man. We moving, man.
Yes,
That's what I'm
sir.
talking about.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Just trying to do it right as it should be at all
Appreciate you,
times.
loved one, no doubt.
So let's get into it, man. Just tell the people about who you are and where you come from.
All right, well, you know, I'm Brother Broski, man, one of the former members of the 415, the group with Richie Rich, D Loc, DJ Duro, platinum producer, multi-platinum producer. I was at the age of 16 when I got up in this game. To be honest with you, I started, you know, at an early age.
Yeah.
So, you know, fortunately, man, I was blessed to be able to get into this group, which happened to be one of the pioneer groups out of Oakland during this time. We talking like 1989.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's been on ever since. Yeah, it's been a
All right,
journey.
so just speak on, excuse the Amtrak. You know, we got to represent for the bank.
Amtrak?
It's all good. Yeah, that's the Amtrak.
So come and go, it's gone.
But nah, so how did you even end up getting in that group, man? Just expand on that, because I mean, them
love
was
to
some
tell the
icons
story.
right there.
Let me tell you, it's a funny, man, I love to tell the story, because I'm from Cypress Village. I'm
Yeah.
from West Oakland.
Okay.
West Oakland, Cypress Village. My big bruh happened to have some turntables, some 1200 Techniques.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, you know, Techniques was a turntable, the known turntable for the DJs.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? So he had some for sale. At that time, I was with Big Brother, and we ran into DJ Duro. And Duro was known as one of the DJs that was rocking all the house parties during this time. We talking like in the 80s. We talking like 88.
Yeah.
And then once he told him that he had some 1200 Techniques for sale, and he also introduced me to him. So my little brother be rapping. So he was like, man, you know, you need to get with DJ Duro. He one of the known producers that be getting out, rocking, doing what he do.
'Cause that was the thing back
was
then. You feel me? If you was
Yeah.
an MC, you gotta have a DJ behind you.
And listen, that's
It's
the
packed.
hip hop culture. That
main
was
pack,
part of
yeah.
it. So anyway, make a long story short, Duro invited me over to his house, where the studio was at in Cypress Village. Once I got over there, he happened to be producing a track called "Don't Do It." That's one of Richie Rich's,
Yeah.
first singles that came out before the 415
Yeah.
album came out. So I had a chance to really kind of collaborate with him. I ended up getting in the studio out in Richmond, which was called Starlight Recordings back then, and they introduced me to a song called "Ruthless Is Reality." So and that was the beginning of it. That's how I got in on and that album, which happened to be called 415, and ended up really going ghetto gold. I want to say with no word, you know what I'm saying, out the trunk with it. You dig what I'm saying? It really was, really popping. It was really popping. So and I was the exposure.
So was you just a part of like one song on the 415, or that was when the whole shit formed?
That one song, "Ruthless Is Reality," I was on.
Yeah.
Besides the skits that we was doing on the album.
Uh-huh.
But eventually, we ended up going to Priority Records. You know, Rich had caught a case, got caught with a half thing, and then went over to Priority Records. And
Before you speak on Priority, what about Big League Records?
okay, Big League Records, which was
let's
owned by
get into
Daryl
it, man.
Jackson. That's owned by Daryl Jed.
Yeah.
JED. So he was running Big League Records. So Big League Records, which was Jed, took our group over to Priority Records. And we ended up doing an album called New Niggas on the Block. So that was me, D Loc, and DJ Daryl. Mind you, that's a whole nother story, you know what I mean? Because there was a lot going on, you know.
But I mean, the overall, you feel me? It was a bump up. Y'all went to Priority and
Yes,
everything. So when you got over to Priority, how was that like on the inside as far as just dealing with a big industry? You feel me? You got to think they artists all over the world.
Man, listen,
type
we
shit.
label mates with NWA, Ghetto Boys.
Like, man,
Yeah, like Mod Squad.
Like
Ice Cube actually bounced from NWA. He was going through what he was going through then. So he was like a solo artist, you know, from NWA.
yeah.
You know, with 100 Miles of Running during that time. So, yeah, it was a blessing, man. You dig? And it was a learning experience for me at the same time. So, mind you, I'm only 19 years old, and I wasn't knowing the business. So that's where I'm at to this day. I was on an album that pretty much generated lots of, you know, copies that was being sold, and a lot of that, and I didn't know the business. You know what I'm saying? So if I knew what I know now, it probably would have been different.
You'd been on it.
Yeah.
For sure, man. And I mean, like, that's kind of, I mean, I went through the same thing damn near at 19, you feel me? Because, like, when you young, bro, you doing it for the love, you feel me? You doing it to be on that stage, to get that adrenaline when you on that stage. You doing it for the people to really fuck with you, too, you feel me?
Mind you, I'm in high school. So I'm at McClymonds. You know, I graduated from McClymonds High School in West Oakland, home of the champions, you dig? So I'm in the hallways just hella happy. I'm on the Yo magazine.
Exactly.
And, you dig? And, you know, different magazines, and I wasn't really too much focused and tripping off the business. I'm just lightweight starstruck.
Exactly.
You dig? I'm just, you know. But it was an experience for me to learn, and you know, we eventually moved on. So after we broke up as the group, 415, I eventually moved on and formed another group.
Yeah.
Which was unaffiliated. And unaffiliated to Section 8 to Block Monsters, so forth.
So, so what I'm hearing, okay, so in the groups that you formed, was it with all like the family, you feel me, or was it like some of your partners?
It was partners from the block. It was real close, you know, loved ones. Actually, C-Mad from the block 2-4. C-Mad, you know, you probably heard of him. He doing this thing right now. We formed a group unaffiliated, and DJ Daryl was doing the production.
Oh, okay.
So
That's dope that you still fucking with DJ Daryl, though.
well, I haven't talked to him in a few years, but yeah, since then,
Just moving on
he
up,
was-
you
yeah,
feel me?
I was dealing with
From
him
the beginning,
as far as the
yeah.
production, yeah.
So that's what's happening.
Shout
man.
outs to DJ Daryl, multi-platinum producer. He actually produced Keep Your Head Up for Tupac, and a whole album for Tupac. I mean, you know, during the time we was around, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur.
That's crazy, man. Was you able to meet Tupac?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
we-
explain the situation. You feel me, or what was he like overall? Nah, I want to know the situation. You feel me? What was it like at the club one night with him or something?
Well, for example, man, you know, we was doing like a regional tour in Los Angeles during that time, and
Oh, so he was moving.
listen, not really like that, but it was a couple of shows that we ended up doing.
Yeah.
And it's a coincidence you say that because I can vividly remember when Tupac was like in the middle of the crowd while we was performing. Tupac, man, was very educated, man, very militant, very
Not to cut you off, but
yeah.
just what you said right there is a big thing. Tupac was in the middle of the crowd while y'all was performing.
in
He
the
ain't
middle of the
backstage,
crowd.
none of that
he
shit.
was in the middle of the crowd looking at us while we was performing.
Yeah.
On mamas, on babies.
Cause you know rappers ain't really doing that shit. They try to be where the VIP
Man,
is.
listen,
You feel
Tupac
me?
is in the middle looking at us while we rocking it, man, and very educated, like I said,
Yeah.
man. From what I experienced being with Tupac, because you know during the time we was riding around L.A., Tupac kept a backpack with books. Real talk, like books.
Yeah.
Here's Tupac. Books. Philly blunts during that time. Hella tobacco all over the rental car while we riding. Pack of Newports. Talking shit. All the time, talking shit. Very educated, though. Actually,
Yeah.
one time, to be honest with you, he jumped out the car, go talk to Shaka Khan, which blew my mind back. I'm sitting there while he's sitting there talking to Shaka Khan.
Chilling.
This is my best friend. Jumped out, went and talked to her for like, I would say maybe about 30 minutes to an hour. He chopping it up with Shaka Khan. Real well-known, outspoken brother. You did?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur, man.
Yeah, rest in peace,
real.
Tupac, for real.
And his work ethic was moving.
Yeah.
He was always busy doing something.
I mean,
I didn't get a chance to really work with him, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. I didn't really get a chance to really work with him. Because after that time, I was doing what I was doing, and he got really into it.
Man, he was ahead of his time like a mud, for real. Because, I mean, shoot, you could damn near say he invented the punch in. You feel me? He probably wasn't even punching in back then.
Punches, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
right.
I know it was way more work to punch in back then. You know, back then, motherfuckers had reels and everything. You feel me? So it was like, oh, damn. Yeah. But, or was it, though? Because me, I grew up during that era, but I didn't get to see it. So let me know, you feel me, as far as reels go. Because I heard, like, okay, with Eazy-E, when he did Boys in the Hood, it was rolling down the street or cruising down the street in my 6'4", stop. And then he keep punching in, jocking the bitch, slapping the hoe, stop.
We called it crossfades.
Crossfades?
Or punch-ins now, as you call it.
Yeah.
Crossfades, you'll stop, you da-da-da-da-da. And if you just may be running out of breath, it may be best to cheat a little bit. You had that.
Okay, okay.
That leisure time to kind of cheat.
So it's always been that type of hype then, just people wasn't really up on it.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
Okay, that go crazy.
I mean, you know, it's just about taking advantage of it and being creative while you spitting your bars. You dig what I'm saying? Because Durrell, I learned from DJ Durrell, he'll always tell me, you know, if you really can't quite get all that out while you spitting, you got time to play around and cheat around, you know, so you can stop and then do a crossfade. You got time to go ahead and, you know, fill in with what you want to say and get out what you want to say. But on the other hand, he told me you got to be careful because when you performing, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
That's what, and see, that's what I be trying to tell my peoples, right? You can only do that on certain songs because, like, just like you say, when you get on and you performing, you better have that master down, or you better have your breathing master down. You better hit some push-ups or something.
Exactly.
For real, man. Yes, but I also tell them on the flip side though that recording is like the Pro Tools. It's like your canvas, you feel me? And each audio track is like your stroke. Right. So you ain't gotta be here trying to just gas it like you in a cipher or something. You feel me? Like piece it together, put it together to make it sound the best way it can.
I mean, like you said, like it's a canvas. You paint it, so you want to paint the perfect picture. You want it to come out very creatively. Cause
I use 40 tracks if I got to. Man, just for me.
Let's take advantage of it all. You did play around with it.
Exactly.
No doubt.
You feel me?
No doubt.
So what's some producers that you rocking with right now?
Right now, man, I got shout outs to Spider, man. Spider the hero, man. I was introduced to him by T. Looney from Dramacidal. Spider been doing a lot of my music. I got Free Jack that done some. Got a few other. Hold on, I'm having a brain fart.
It's all good. It's all good. It's one of the things when you try to remember everybody.
Listen, cause I'm working with quite a few of them. I got my man Butchie, he done some product, and my man Louisville Slugger.
Okay.
Louisville Slugger. He been with me since day one.
Do he rap too?
Yes.
Oh, so he. Oh, okay.
We got a group called LBMD.
Okay.
Me and Lou, we've been knowing each other since kindergarten.
Yeah.
So he's a loved one.
Yeah.
But Louisville, he actually produced Chupacabra album.
Okay.
So he foreseen a couple other producers' tracks, but
he
overlooked him. You know.
So we finna get into that album real quick, but before we do, hey, shout out to our sponsors, Fame Media. You feel me? Shanae Butter. Go cop that thing.
That's that shea butter?
Yeah. You already. Matter of fact,
I need some of that right now.
Yeah, right now.
Come on,
let me pop him open real quick. Here you go, brother.
Man, I spit on my face and everything.
Anywhere you want to.
My face is dry. You know, I just left that junk.
All on your skin to blend it in. Let me grab some too real quick, man. But Shanae Butter, y'all go cop that. Go cop that. It's all natural ingredients made with shea butter, coconut oil, almond oil, essential oil, and a blend of other naturals. You feel me? We all natural up over here. You feel me? Y'all could go cop that. Tap in the DM on IG. You feel me? Fame Media LLC. Fame Media LLC. FAMEMEDIA LLC. You feel me though?
This is feeling so good.
Man, trying to get shiny real quick, brother.
Butter, man. My
gotta get shiny real quick. You feel? How I look?
Come on, just saying. No, I needed this, man. Shout out to Pharaoh, man. I just left from the movie set. He got me on that movie, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you doing movies too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got introduced to this movie.
Okay.
Man. Hey, Mom, I'm on the big screen. Hello, Hollywood. I'm trying to do this, man. I'm trying to get around and do this.
You
dude.
say coming soon for real,
Yeah, you got
man.
a movie called Vampire of Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah, got a few actors on there, man. Mario Hodges. Shout outs to Mario Hodges, the comedian.
Oh yeah,
One of the
yeah.
main vampires on that joint. Man.
Yes, sir, man. So let's get into the Chupacabra album, man.
Chupacabra.
Tell me a little something about it. When is it coming out? What can we be
Chupacabra,
expecting
man.
from it?
Listen,
Feel
man.
me? I need
Listen.
one of them too.
Oh, I got you. This is XL, right?
Yes, sir.
Got you. Listen, man, Chupacabra. I came up with this concept, Chupacabra, because this is like the myth, like the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
As they say, you know, it was this strange animal mixed with dog and devil.
Mm-hmm.
And he killing up all livestock, killing up all crops, killing up. So that's how I kind of conceptualized the whole album. I got a few features on there just killing up all crops, killing up all livestock. I'm telling you, this album is hard, man. And,
He
you
said
know,
that album coming with no mercy.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I came with it. And it's also going to probably convert to a movie because I just hollered at Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I want to do a movie. So, yeah.
Okay,
It might
man.
be
So
a
what's some of
scary
the
movie or something.
features you got on there?
We got, like I said, producer Louisville. Of course, my cousin Shady Nate. Shout out to Shady Nate.
Yes, sir.
We got my guy Big Mario, Big Rio. We got Topper P. That's Sugar's Free nephew.
Okay.
Pomona out in Los Angeles. We got
He coming with that same sauce.
same sauce for real though, similar sauce. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. We got Julie D, my man Julie D from West Oakland. We got Big Twine. We got Mac Ream. Shouts to Mac Ream. His birthday was yesterday. You dig?
Okay.
Yeah. Mac
Shout out. You feel me?
No doubt. Who else I got on that joint? I said Shady Nate. Yeah. Yep.
Shoot, that sound like a
17
dream team
oh,
right
Mac
there.
Irv. My man Mac Irv. Mac Irv, he got on the last track. 17 joints on here. It's
Okay.
a 2-volume album, so this is the first volume. 17 on the first. I'm just gonna give it to him. Way overdue. I mean, D.
See, I like that, bro, because I
been
like the
overdue.
fact that you still giving a real album, the full feel. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm even guilty of it. You feel me? Like my
how many you give
my
me?
album I just dropped, bro, is 11 tracks, and I just do that because of people attention span. You feel me? Like, but what I'm saying with that is, like, it's true on one hand, but then you got to stick to your guns. You feel me? As far as like back in the days, 90s, 2000s, we was able to have that 18 track thing. You feel
And
me?
that's where I'm
And
from.
Really
I'm
sit
from
back.
that cloth.
That's
whereas you did.
and I commend that for sure.
But I ain't gonna knock the hustle. I mean, the 10 or the 11 songs is the album. That's the standard album. You dig?
This is a question I always wanted to ask, right?
What's that?
Because I've been in music all my life, so I done heard like all the little rumor things. Maybe you could bring it. Okay, so back then, even if you did 18 songs, was it true that you only got paid for 11?
Of course.
It was?
This is the album, LP. You'd probably be better off just breaking it down and just splitting it in half.
Yeah.
Do the other album and get, you dig?
And see, that's why I started doing the 11. But I'm like, I missed the 18. Do you think nowadays we could do 18 and still?
Why not? I mean, because that's what I'm doing. Because I got a lot of material and I just be wanting to dish it out.
Yeah.
Like Mood, what we were just listening to.
Yeah.
We done that like in 2015. That's old. I got so much material that I done. It's like now, and I'm like, let's get it out.
So what would you say? What game would you accept now? The game from the 90s, 2000s, or the game now, digital game now? Like, which one would
That's
you
a
go
good
with?
question.
Because I mean, we kind of on that topic right now because just like we said, we couldn't get money from all 18 songs back then, but now we could
I
collect
would say
from
the old
everything.
school. You know why I say that?
Why?
It's because we was pushing CDs then. You're getting your money.
It was more money in
and
it.
the streams is different right now.
Yeah.
There's only so many streams for you to get your dollar.
For people out there that don't know, you know, a stream is probably like half a penny.
Come
or
on with
something.
it. Come on with
probably
it.
a quarter of a penny.
Barely that.
Like that's worse than like you couldn't.
So
even
what is it?
get,
$1 million streams?
You
to
couldn't
what?
get a piece of candy.
How much you getting off $1 million streams? From what I understand, is that a 4 bands, 3 bands?
five from YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do the math.
5 from YouTube.
Streams.
5,000 for 1 million views. You probably put 5,000 into your marketing alone just to get that. You feel me?
Right.
But if you move right and you move strategic with it, you feel me? That's 5,000 just from YouTube. Then you get I think Spotify is like 250,000 views.
Right.
For 5,000 or
It's
something.
a different game now, D.
Like you collect
it's a different game.
Yeah, you collect hella checks from hella different places.
Like
bro.
opposed to, not to cut you off, D, like
Go ahead.
opposed to when we selling CDs, we pushing 300, like Witch 415 sold over 300, 400 thousands of copies. With
But see, you can count your money like that off top.
And each CD was $7 to $8 to $9, $10. You do the math.
Mm-hmm.
You do the math.
Shit, now we got to do the science. Shit get real. You got to do geometry,
do the math,
sit down.
Yeah. Algebra.
Fractions,
all of it, man.
They shady,
It's
man.
a different game now.
Yeah.
It's a total different game, but hey, man, kudos to all those, man, still pushing these streams, doing what they do, because at this point, man, you got to get it.
Yeah, for
By
real,
any
for
means,
real.
whether you're selling a book,
Mm-hmm.
pushing a movie, selling a shirt. That's what I'm pretty much doing, just doing my music to attract those to see what I'm working with, because I got merch.
Yeah.
I got merchandise.
Speak a little bit about that merch, man. Let them know. You feel
Okay.
me? Also, you get rappers out there. You get most of your money from the merch. You feel me? Don't expect all your money to come from music off back. You feel me? You got to be a real hustler
Shout
and
out
do
to
your
Man and
thing.
Shea Butter.
You
Like
feel
this,
me?
For instance, man, merchandise. Shout out, man. Whatever you can sell the water. Shout outs to E40 for having all the liquors.
Yes, sir.
It's just a brand to build. So shout outs to y'all, man, that's hustling and selling whatever it is, man, to get your money to get
Man,
out
now
here. and
let's
stay out of
speak on
trouble.
the M.O.B. though, man. What's up
Minding
with
my
that?
own business.
Hello.
Minding my
Hello.
own business, man.
Hello.
To be honest with you, dude, it's a mentorship program. Shout outs to my man Toriano. He's one of my close childhood friends that I've been knowing since kindergarten. He's got his mentorship program, which I'm a part of, which is called Boys to Men. So that's from ages to 11 to 21, including my son, which is 16, and my nephew, to show them better routes. So for the past 4 years, we've been able to make a platform showing them better things, giving them vision boards. Like for this past one we did, we actually did a horseback riding.
Oh, that's dope.
For like 2 years.
Y'all venturing out.
Taking them out, and just showing them how to grow up as a man, growing
Yeah.
up, as a young king growing up in the streets and trying to stay out of trouble. Just a mentorship program.
Bro, that's
so that's
voice
where
of the
M.O.B.
streets
came.
approved and stamped.
It's
Like,
very
for
important,
real.
man. That's for the youth. That's our future.
I like the name. I like both of the names. Boys to Men. That's gonna bring the boys. You feel me? That's trying to be men for sure. And then M.O.B. That's gonna bring the streets just from them thinking M.O.B. and it's
minding
come
my own
mind your own business. Ha!
Exactly.
Now you here, bruh.
Stay out of mine. You mind your own business. I stay out of yours.
Let me come
We can get
teach you
further.
how to do that.
Absolutely. That's pretty much the concept, though, D. I'm glad you asked that, man, because it's important, man. The youth out here is running wild.
Yeah.
They thinking it's about grabbing a bundle or grabbing a gun and,
You got to use
our
that own acronyms against them.
Come on, man. Straight up. Minding my own business,
For
man.
real,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
That's
Shout out
super
to
dope
Toriano,
right
man.
there.
We're trying to stay positive and productive, man. That's what it's all about.
I mean, that's what it's all about at all times, man. Like, for real. I know for me, it took me a little minute to see. Unfortunately, I had to kind of see for my own, but I'm the type, I bump my head, I learned my lesson. You feel me?
Man, we go through phases, though. You dig?
For sure,
I'm
for sure.
47 right now, man. I'm tapping on 50, man. I'm not young no more, so I got to move different.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to move and looking at marriage, looking at credit score, looking at property, looking at financial literacy, talking that. I've been there, done that with all the rest. That's that. It is what it is. But I want to be able to get that education to the young kings, to the young queens, to be able to develop and elevate your mind.
And that's what I was gonna say. The younger you can start focusing on your credit, you feel me? The younger you could go out there and buy some property. It ain't as much as you think it is. You could go get a lot for 10 bands, you feel me? Probably not in Cali, but it's good. You feel me? Go out of state one time, go explore, man. You feel me? Like, for real. The world is big and the world is small at the same time once you out there traveling. Like,
travel too. Get around.
Yeah.
Get off that corner.
That's for
Stay
sure
out of that
would change
1
my
mile
mind.
radius.
That's for sure would
I
change
was in
my
West
mind.
Oakland for years, staying on the block on the turf,
Yeah.
and found my way getting out and exploring different people, networking, meeting different people. That's where it got me to this day. I didn't move around. I ain't got out the country yet. Well, I have. I just left Hawaii. I was able to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You dig? But just getting out, man, find out all the corners of the world, man, all corners of the world, and get out, man. Get your mind out.
And it don't cost a lot to get out though
It really
either. You
don't.
feel me?
It really
Damn near
don't.
every you could fly from $300 to $500 round trip. You feel me? If y'all out there hustling and doing whatever y'all doing, you feel me? Just put that 3 to 5, put a band to the side. You feel me? And
Might
go
get a
have
buddy
fun
pass
for a
or
weekend. Yeah, for real though. Like,
For real.
if you know how to spend, bro, you can win for sure. And the reason why we saying traveling is just because when you go out there travel, you see different people. You feel me? You come back with a different mind state. Like me when I travel,
definitely.
When I travel and I come back to Cali, the state that everybody want to be in, I'll be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm
man,
gone.
come on, bro. I've been like that, man, since like 16 when I even got out to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
During that time, that's when I met Suge Knight. I was able to get out and just meet DOC with Suge Knight. And I'm meeting different people, different regional directors.
Like, what's the odds of that?
Yeah, shaking hands and you dig what I'm saying? Meeting people, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. Get up out where you're at, man.
And that's what I'm trying to show my people, bro. Like me, I'm from Pittsburgh, CA, man. And, you know, every hood got the same mentality in a sense. You got those people that's just there and they stay there. You feel me? And that's all they know. They ain't trying to know nothing else. And I'm the type, if I come back to my city, bro, I'm coming back to go get somebody to bring them out. I'm not finna be on the corner with you. We ain't finna go kick it. You feel me? No, none of we can go kick it somewhere else out of town. You
that's
feel me?
the best part about it. Being able to reach out and give them the game.
Exactly.
Watch them be able to, experience it too.
You know, I mean, it's kind of harder than you think, though. You feel me? Because some people, they just ain't gonna slide.
Yeah. But you're gonna at least be able to reach one.
Exactly.
And if you reach one, man, and hey, you done made it happen.
Each one teach one.
There you go. Each one teach one. There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
So, let's speak on. Okay, so you got Chupacabra coming out right now.
Yes,
You just got out off of a set of a movie right now. You feel me?
Vampires are open, yeah.
Is there a book that you working on?
Working on my book.
Okay.
The
Title
book,
yet?
The title, I'm thinking about The Young Brother. Because
Okay.
I'm the young brother, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I'm thinking about the autobiography, but I also want to kind of put a twist to it. You dig? I just don't want it to be the autobiography, so I'm still working on that. Documentary attached to that as well,
Audio book.
yeah, of course.
You gotta do that. See,
course.
I forgot who I was talking to. Black C. Yeah, we was talking
Shout
to
out
Black
to Black
C.
C. He on my album.
Bro, I was telling them, right? So I'm just trying to put the whole bay up on it. One of y'all got to do this. Like,
Right.
like when you do the audio book, make it to where like it's damn near like a movie. I'm talking about sound effects, street effects in there.
And that's what I had in mind. That's what I had in mind.
Bro, do that. You'll
I'ma
be
make
the
it
first.
happen.
You'll
I'm
be
about
the
to do
first.
it.
I
Look,
promise you.
Look, you got it right here. Voice of the Streets, man. It's about to be done, man. Brody Loc, Brother Broski with the audio book
Yes,
that's gonna have the
sir.
sound effects and the graphics and all
Yes,
that,
sir.
the soundtrack to it.
Yes, sir.
Dig that. My God.
That's super lit. You feel me? I mean, in the Bay, bro, we real innovators. You feel me? We creators. And it's funny how everybody be trying to take the sauce and just run with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got to figure out some way how to counter that so we could get our credit.
We trying to figure it out, man. To be honest with you, that takes me to the T-Pain thing. I know y'all done seen the T-Pain when he said,
Oh, he was going crazy.
I've been like that for the past,
He
I want to
was
say,
going
10 plus
crazy.
years. Everybody sounded the same. Not knocking your hustle, no offense.
I remember
I
when.
hear it all the time. Everybody sounding like the little babies and the babies.
Yeah.
We are set trendsetters.
I come
Bay
from creators,
always
man,
been creative.
originators.
We got our
Like,
own sound. We got our own lane. No doubt.
remember back in the days, bro, when you had to have your own sound or else you was considered a biter.
Right.
You feel me?
Oh,
like
yeah.
where that word go from? Where that word come?
I'm from that era. I'm from that era where
bro.
nobody sounded like nobody else. And
You
if
couldn't.
you did, you was a biter.
You getting packed
I'm from
out.
that era.
You getting packed out too. Like, for
oh yeah,
sure.
no doubt, no doubt. It was a problem.
Yeah.
So therefore, it taught you to just stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Have your own style. But now
Yep.
everybody
M.O.B.
is sounding. Mind your own business, man. Dig that, man. Listen, I'm glad you tapped on that, man. Because I'm glad I'm in my lane, man. You can never say Brother Broski sound like anybody else.
Big facts.
You can never, ever, ever say that. And you know, I appreciate the culture because it's all about you identifying yourself and being able to set trends, like you said.
Exactly.
Being creative.
Exactly.
The fasheezes. You know where that comes from. You know, being about the Bay, we've been very creative.
Yeah.
Where the sideshow started.
Hey, no,
Right?
wait, hold on. Stop right
But
there.
it's a different sideshow what I was raised on.
No.
Right now.
Hold on. I'm just trying to find. Okay, where the sideshow started
Boom, boom,
was
boom,
4 or
boo-doo-doo.
5
Shout out to
the
Richie
creators
Rich. Yeah, Richie Rich.
of the side.
Shout out to Richie Rich.
That's many.
This is the sideshow, boss.
That was the
We
first
ain't playing.
sideshow song.
Shout out to Richie Rich, Double R, the sideshow.
Oh,
And it's crazy.
lady.
And it's crazy because the one you probably heard, there was another, it was a mix to it. It was a remix of the Soul Train. DJ Duro produced it. This one I was like, I want to say I was about 15, 16 years old. And he did the Soul Train. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it was. It
Boom,
sounded
boom,
old
boom,
school.
boom.
Yeah.
That was a whole nother one. But the original,
I didn't hear that version.
Motherfucking sideshow. No, that's the original sideshow. Yo, Rich, kick the sideshow. Boom, boom, boom. Now that's the original sideshow. But I'm just saying, everything Rich talking about, man, on that sideshow is what we did. It pretty much was a parlay. Bring your whip, bring your troops,
Ain't
bring your
nothing new under the
Vogues,
sun.
bring your old schools and have fun. It wasn't about you about to get hit and everybody standing 5-0.
Oh, so y'all wasn't burning out or nothing?
Oh, we was doing all that.
Y'all was doing all
but
that?
it was more or less
It was
organized. Right? It was safe. There you go. It was safe. You won't dare catch me at a sideshow right now.
Somebody got
I'm
hit
just
last
an old
week.
nigga. I'm an old head, but no, I'm gonna sit back on Instagram and watch all that dumb shit y'all doing.
I don't even think it be the car's fault. I feel like it be the people fault because they just be there. They be trying to slap the back of the car.
Well, there it is.
Like-
Why do all that? Bring your
Hold
whip
on, let
out.
me try.
That's some dumb shit, man. That's some dumb shit. That's all about being safe. Bring your whip out, have fun, enjoy yourself.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was at a sideshow one time. I was probably like 17, and now I didn't fall out the car, but I see what happened was right. You know, you come to a red light, everybody swerving, we dipping, we yoking. I'm thinking, you feel me? I got time. The light just went red, so I bounce out. You feel me? I'm on the back of the car, holding the window, right? And my brother yoked too hard. Boop. Long story short, I got left from the sideshow. I gotta walk home. But it was cool because we just so happened I was down the street. It was like a 15-minute walk for a 17-year-old. I'm
crazy.
good. I'm there. You feel me?
That's crazy.
But I want us to still be a
now
part
they got
of
them
it.
there to slide sideways, the door open, you slide out the car, sliding on the ground, and end up getting back on your feet, and that's the shit, right? Come on, man.
Talk about I made it.
Right. That's dangerous. Bro.
Man, that's great, man. Hyphy days, man. What was it? Was it Hyphy days back then for you? To
be honest
like
with
what
you-
was the name of that era?
That was the dope era. Shout out
The
to
dope
Fabby.
era?
Come on,
Okay.
man. We talking like 80s. Well, no, not 80s. I'm going back, making myself like a old.
It was early
old-
90s though.
My early 90s.
Yeah.
Hyphy was there. Hyphy was there.
Because Dre was talking about Hyphy
We
back
popping
then
collars
too.
and everything. Yeah, you was popping smackers. And I wasn't involved really in that. I would just pop my collar and mind my own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
M.O.B.
But no,
once
Hyphy was
again.
it though.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, it was the era. It was nice.
Uh-huh.
Nah, of course. Everybody was enjoying. It was a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Put it like that. It was a lot of energy.
And that's the thing
From
about
the Bay.
Yeah.
Hyphy. From the Bay. Yeah. Shout out.
See,
to
people
the
be
Hyphy.
getting the name Hyphy misconstrued. You feel me?
Right.
They be thinking. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some dumb shit included for sure.
Of course, you're going dumb. You dig?
You go dumb in every single way. You feel me? For sure. We just we celebrate and we call it Hyphy. Hyphy is really a bad thing to keep it all the way solid. You feel me? But we celebrate just to
Because of the culture.
because of the culture type hype. You feel
Shout
me?
outs
Where
to
we
Mac
come
Dre,
from
man.
and everything.
May he rest in peace, man. You know, they are all part of that movement.
Yeah, I was trying to find a word. Thank you for clearing it up.
It is what it is, man. That was all part of that era. Yeah.
For real, man. He promoted that though. No matter what, man, have some fun, man. He said you can't be all up in a club too gangster for you feel me, Poppy Collar, man.
And that's what it's all about, man. You can't have fun with it, man. Hey, man, you might as well leave it alone.
Yeah, for
You
real,
know,
for real.
My cousin he told me that Hit a Slim, La Rue. You know, La Rue Hit a
Yeah.
Slim, man. Shout out to Hit a Slim. That's my cousin. He told me, man, if you can't have fun with it, why do it? I'm just trying to have fun with it.
I like how you slid that in. So you embedded in the game in all ways,
I'm blessed,
shape,
brother.
or form.
I'm
Yeah.
blessed, man. Highly favored, man. I thank God.
You
every
are
day,
music, man.
Yeah. I just seen a lot, D. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm blessed, man. We done lost a lot of loved ones, man, over the years. I'm fortunate, and blessed to be here to be talking to you right now, man. I didn't lost past week. I didn't lost a lot of loved ones. I'm talking about just the past week.
My
We
condolences.
ain't talking about the past decade or so. We
Yeah.
done lost a lot of loved ones, man. So I'm always just giving glory to God, man, and by the grace of Him to keep me here and keep us all here and be fortunate to be able to network and create these type of platforms.
I mean,
to do what we
that sounds
do,
like
man.
a strong mind right there, bro. Like, how did you how do you deal with the passing of your loved ones? Like, I don't want you to get too deep into it. You feel me? But
You know what? The memories.
yeah,
Yeah.
but not as far as accepting it. Type of.
It is what it is. We only traveling through this world, man, for so long. We all gonna get up out of here. Ain't no guarantees in life but death. So just be aware of it. And,
Yeah.
I've experienced it throughout my times, whether it was by tragic or just by passings, by bad health. So I can accept it by just like I said, the memories, and keeping their name alive, keeping their name alive. You know what I mean? And just being strong minded. You got to be strong minded, man, because if you kind of weak, you fall to the weak side, and get depressed. And
exactly.
That ain't gonna make it no better. So if you're gonna be around my cipher, man, you're gonna be around my circle. Keep some positive energy, man. You know, keep a smile on your face, man. Because a lot of people going through depression and a lot of things.
And that's
like
why
that,
I'm asking.
You can't
feel
afford
me?
that. Yeah.
That's why I'm asking for them ones.
That's what kind of get me through though, D. You know, I just try to keep the energy positive and keep the smiles and remember the memories.
Yeah.
You know, the good times. That outweighs all the bad times.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's some game for the youth right there off top. But before we get out of here, you feel me? I'm gonna ask you this last question.
What's happening?
I kind of just brought it in a little bit. What's one piece of game that you would give to the youth? Just one piece.
I'll give you a lot of pieces. First, mind your own business.
M.O.B.
Keep it positive.
At all times.
Keep God in your life.
At all times. He is good.
Learn the business. That's the best advice, because when I was young, you know, during my point coming up in this music, I didn't know the business. So if I knew what I know now, I'll tell you to look into royalties, publishing. Know your publishing. That's important.
Copyrights,
all that.
Yeah.
Through attorney work, because I'm working through my attorney, and I done learned a lot about, you dig? So yeah, know your business so you can cross your T's and dot your I's, and know what you're doing, and be open-minded. You dig what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask the OG that's gonna offer a game, give you the game, or ask anybody that's part of this network.
Ain't no question stupid.
Ask questions. You know, be open to ask questions, and you know, shake hands and meet a lot of people and travel. Get out of your circle, man, and get out and enjoy yourself, man. And
learn how to establish relationships. You feel me, and how to keep people in your corner.
Find you a mentor.
Boom.
You know, anybody, call them up on the phone.
Come to Boys to Men.
Boys to Men, man. Come to Diverse. Come to Voice of the Streets. We got some positive advice to give you, man. We ain't gonna steer you the wrong way, man. I'm not gonna tell you to go get the gun or go bip this or do that. I'm gonna tell you to go in the righteous direction, man. Stick with your family, keep God first, and move forward, man. I mean, stop playing the tough guy.
And that's a real OG right
stop
there, man.
Stop playing the tough guy.
Yeah.
How we gonna play the tough guy? We already at the bottom of the totem pole. We got Karens around here. We got the common enemy. We are not the enemy ourselves. Let's unite. That's some more advice. That's another piece of game. Let's unite. Let's stop dividing each other. You dig? Understand we banging. Let's ally and get all together and move on the common enemy that we know. We know who the common enemy is. Step out the door, we're going to see the police coming looking for us, right?
Exactly.
So we know who the common enemy is. You know, I'm Vanguard on that, though. All my loved ones, always. Because I keep, you know, I'm in depth with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to protect my family. Trying to protect all of us. We kings and queens out here, man. We got royal blood. So just know that. I'm going to give you that game.
Said just know that. For real.
For real.
Hey,
it's
that's real game coming from a real one, man. With that being said, bro, shout out
you, brother.
Shout out your IG, your social media. You feel me? Let people know where they could go get any of your. Shout out your album too. You feel me? And whatever you got out right now.
We got Chupacabra coming out. We got Thanks But No Thanks. We got God Made Dirt. We got Godspeed. I'm working on right now, and like I said, I got the book, documentary, movie. More to come. Let's get up in the studio, D, so we can rock.
Oh yeah, for sure. You already know.
Album.
You already know.
Keep me busy.
I'm with that.
Come on,
I
man.
got you. Say less,
Come on,
brother.
man. I'm trying to stay busy and mind my own business, man. Dig that, baby.
For sure, man. But give them your social media so they could go cop all of that stuff.
Yes, sir. You can catch me on the IG, man. Brody Loc. That's BRODYLOC _1. You on that Facebook? You can catch me on that Brother Broski Edwards. My last name, you dig? And tap in with me, man. I got a website being developed right now. It's not quite all the way up, but we'll definitely tag it in by the time this is up. We try to get everything through. You dig?
Yes, sir. And with that being said, this is Voice of the Streets.
Voice
Shout
of the
out
Streets.
your boy Ja. Shout out to Codus
Ja,
Lolo,
man.
Brother Broski
Yes,
in the
sir.
building.
Shout outs to Nay Butter.
You feel me?
Keeping me nice and greasy. And
You
smooth
feel
up
me?
in
We
here,
out
man.
here shining.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, Voice of the Streets, and we out.
Word.
What's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Ja, founder of Voice of the Streets podcast. I want to give a very special shout out to my co-hosts, Diverse and Dakota Sloan. Be sure you guys go check out the Voice of the Streets podcast on social media at Twitter, Clubhouse, Instagram, Apple, Google, and Spotify. Thank you.
Stop until I'm finished.
Feels good. You finally have a vacation.